So let me tell you what I've been doing over the last 4 weeks. I started this at the beginning of November, and um, it was a priority for me to get back in the gym because I knew that anything I did with my food or um, anything like that wouldn't be impactful unless I was working out at the gym again. So what I did is I went back, got my membership at 24 Hour Fitness started again because they built one recently very close to my home. So it's close. There's no reason to avoid going. One less reason to not do what I know I need to do. And so I signed up. And I realized that in order for me to get my cardio in each day, I would need to go in very early in the morning. So I started getting up at 4 o'clock in the morning so that I could get up, get dressed, have breakfast, take my vitamins and supplements, and get to the gym, do an hour of cardio, shower, change, and then be home in time to either let my husband take the car to work or to take him to go to carpool. So that started out as my routine. So I have a list actually of the things that I'm doing to help me lose weight and my to-do list for this. And I wanted to read it to you so that you know kind of what I've been working on. I decided that I needed to get serious at the gym, and the best way to do that was to keep it simple but make it aggressive at the same time. So my goal is on a weekly basis, I want to be doing 1 hour solid of cardio, either on the treadmill, the elliptical, or the bicycle. And I wanted to do that 5 days a week. So that gave me a couple days off. But it was aggressive. I needed to get in there, because if I don't go in really frequent, then it just gets longer and longer in between, and it makes it harder to go back. At some point, I'm going to be incorporating strength training back in, but I really just needed to get back in that habit of going to the gym on a regular basis. So the cardio is the best way to do that. The other things that I'm doing is I'm drinking a really fabulous protein shake for breakfast, as well as immediately after each workout. And the shake is from Shaklee. And on my blog here, I've put a link for where you can go and purchase some. Now, chocolate is my favorite flavor, and I've had a number of protein shakes over the years in my diet and exercise regimen, and typically they've been very chalky. A lot of them, even in the blender, had a lot of clumping problems, and I never really enjoyed having my protein shake because it was so gross. You basically just had to hold your nose and chug it down and get it over with. And I wasn't very pleased about that prospect. But I've been using the Cinch Shake from Shaklee, and they have 4 flavors. There's strawberry, there's cafe latte, vanilla, and chocolate. And my husband's favorite is the strawberry because he loves strawberries. But I actually like the chocolate a great deal, and every once in a while, for a little bit extra fiber, I'll add a banana in with that. But I just take milk and the shake powder and put it in, and actually I look forward to my protein shakes because they taste really good. I even have my 2-year-old who, at first I wasn't so sure what I thought about it, but she actually likes to have the shakes for her breakfast too. The thing that's a little bit different about these shakes is that they are a meal replacement shake. So they have the carbohydrates as well as the protein rather than just straight protein. I'm also a type 2 diabetic, so sugar is something that's really a big factor for me in any kind of diet that I am starting. And I don't really like to use the word diet because it makes me feel like I'm missing out on something. But really, I've been enjoying this change that I've had going on. I'm having the shake for breakfast every morning, and I am also taking all of my supplements and a multivitamin pack And I'll go further into depth on those in a couple sessions, but right now I just want to give you the introduction. So I'm enjoying the shakes. The shakes are helping me with my protein. They're also helping me retain my muscle tissue. That's something that's very unique about the protein shakes that I'm using. And so that's pretty much my routine. I'm getting up early in the morning. I am having my breakfast shake. I'm taking all of my vitamins and minerals and my supplements, which are all very important because when you're working out, your body is using a lot of vitamins and minerals. And so you really have to make sure that your body's getting all the nutrition it needs because you're not eating everything you need in your diet. And even if you do eat very well, you're still probably missing out on some of your multivitamins. So that's what I'm doing to take care of my body while I'm working out. And then I'm having the protein shake after my workout so that I can replace what I just used and give my body protein to use to build back those muscles so that I can build up my muscle mass faster. Because we've heard it before, but the more muscle you have, the more fat you burn because muscle equals metabolism. So the more muscle tissue you have, those are little fat-burning cells in your body. So I'm trying to build up that muscle to get rid of all this fat. See those arms? Yeah, I don't like that so much. I want to get rid of that, and that's really what I'm doing. You know, not only is this going to make me healthier, which is really the focus of all this, I need to have good blood pressure, I need to have good cholesterol, I need to be a healthy weight, my diabetes needs to be under control. That's really important so that I can be here to help the people in my life, to raise my daughter, to be a wife to my husband. And I need to really focus on taking care of my body. It's something that women in this country have almost a guilt over. You know, when we stop helping other people to take care of ourselves, there's a lot of guilt around that because we feel like we're supposed to take care of everybody else and leave no time for ourselves. But really, I've realized I have to take care of me in order to be there for the rest of the people in my life. And the added benefit of that is that I will look better and I'll feel better. I'm already feeling better.